When I first wrote Whispers of Memories, I immediately felt it captured something delicate and enduring. A quiet ache nestled within the spaces between longing and remembrance. From the very beginning, the poem was conceived not merely as a lyrical reflection, but as an emotional vessel crafted to be spoken aloud, set to music, and ultimately brought to life through visual storytelling. Structurally, Whispers of Memories adheres to a traditional ABAB rhyming scheme, a pattern I've often embraced in my poetry. Every stanza mirrors this pattern, weaving together alternating rhymes drawn solely from the sounds of you and say. I often return to this rhyme pattern in my poetry because its rhythm flows naturally when read aloud and carries a melodic quality that works effortlessly in musical settings. Whispers of Memories is a meditation on profound grief and the lingering ache of a love that has been lost, whether through separation, abandonment, or death. Ultimately, the poem affirms that true love does not disappear. It evolves, persists, and clings to memory with the quiet hope that it might, in some way, bring two souls back into communion once more. Translating the emotional essence of Whispers of Memories into a visual format required a deliberate and symbolic approach. Many scenes are bathed in golden yellow tones, evocative of a setting sun, a visual metaphor for a world on the brink of darkness. This fading light suggests the protagonist's descent into grief, as his internal world begins to collapse under the weight of memory and sorrow. Key visual motifs were drawn directly from the poem's metaphors. Dandelions are prominently featured, serving as physical representations of the wind. Their inclusion was inspired by an early comment on Instagram, where a follower mentioned how the line, "I'd whisper them to the winds that blew, so that they'd carry those words your way," conjured an image of dandelion seeds floating through the air. That visual struck me immediately, and it became the central motif throughout the video. Originally, the poem referenced birds and bees as messengers. However, the phrase, "the birds and the bees," is a common euphemism used to explain the basics of sex, reproduction, and human sexuality, and so I felt that it didn't serve the tone I was trying to evoke. I ultimately replaced the bees with butterflies, a change that proved serendipitous. In many cultures, butterflies are revered as symbols of transformation, resurrection, and communication with the spiritual realm, precisely the undertones this piece needed. The music video centers on a young man, impeccably dressed in an off-white blazer and crisp dress shirt, an intentional choice to convey his dignity and the deep respect he continues to hold for his absent love. Despite her no longer being present in his life, he maintains this ritual of dressing well each day, quietly preparing for the possibility of seeing her again. He spends his time in a sun-dappled meadow filled with dandelions, the very place she often frequented to gather flowers. This setting, perched near the ocean's edge, is imbued with an ethereal quality that blurs the line between memory and reality, a detail carefully emphasized in the video's early scenes. This video, like the poem, is about a love that doesn't dissipate with time or distance, but instead evolves into something timeless. Whether the beloved is gone by circumstance or by death, the bond persists, and through quiet reverence, the speaker continues to communicate, even when the recipient may no longer hear. Thank you for taking this behind-the-scenes journey with me. I hope Whispers of Memories speaks to something within you, whether it's a personal grief, a cherished memory, or the belief that some loves never truly end. As always, I look forward to sharing more stories, more poems, and more music in the days to come. This journey is far from over, and sometimes it begins again with just a whisper.
Whispers of the memory.